This program provides education, not advice. See the truthayf.com disclosure page for details.
This is where technology, innovation, and personal finance come together.
This is the truth about your future with Rick Edelman. Brought to you by Global X ETFs, dedicated to providing investors with unexplored intelligent solutions, and by Invesco QQQ. Anyone can become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ. Invesco Distributors, Inc.
It's Thursday, June 22nd, and we've been talking about video games all this week and all of last week as well. If you missed any of these episodes, the links to the shows you've missed are all in the show links today. Let me ask you this. Do you think video games are cool? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. For now, you see and hear what's going on when you play a video game. The next generation of video games will feature not just seeing and hearing, but touching. You're going to be able to pick things up. If there's an Arctic scene, you'll get cold. When your avatar gets shot, you'll feel the bullets. This is called haptic technology. This means you're going to need to wear haptic clothing. We're going to start with gloves. Later on, vests and shirts and pants and helmets. You already have devices that use haptic actuators. They shake your phone or your Apple Watch, hit you on the wrist to announce alerts. The new versions of this haptic technology is not just going to let you feel the tap, tap, tap of your Apple Watch. These new devices will provide electrical stimulation. They will send electrical current to your skin. And depending on the amount of current that you get, you'll get anything from a tingle to actual muscle contraction. That's how you're going to feel that you've been shot, stabbed, or blown up. Does that sound crazy? Some people find that really fascinating. Other technology is going to use pneumatics. Compressed air will create the sense of touch. Now, I'll warn you, in the beginning, all this tech's going to be really expensive. The gloves that are on the market today, they cost $5,000 a pair. But think back to the first VCRs. Those video cassette recorders, they used to cost thousands of dollars. Today, you can record TV shows for free. So eventually, that full-body suit you're going to wear when you're playing a video game in the metaverse, it'll be free or near free. The tech will not only be used there either. Smartphones, computers, touch screens in cars, digital menus in restaurants. This haptic technology can be used in so many places. Painting apps on your laptop. You'll feel like you're really holding the brush. The harder you press, the more you'll feel it. The more ink will come out on the digital pad. With haptics, you'll feel things when you're driving, so you can keep watching the road without having to look at a screen. This haptic technology, which is being developed for video games, will have application in so many other areas of our lives. Another reason it's so exciting, and another reason why we've been spending 2 weeks talking about all this. Our final installment tomorrow. You know, Jean's podcast, Self-Care with Jean Edelman, is now her own independent podcast, and her new podcast premieres each week, every Thursday. Jean's really passionate about sharing her knowledge and insights with you on self-care, mindfulness, overall wellness. I know she wants to hear from you. You can sign up for her free email updates. Just ask Jean your questions. Jean's subject this week, food on a busy day. You can listen to Jean's podcast anytime you like, everywhere that you get your podcasts. Subscribe at selfcarewithjean.com. I'm Rick Edelman. I'll see you tomorrow.
Lately, it seems like buzz around ChatGPT and the potential of generative AI is everywhere. But this trend didn't appear from the blue. It reflects years of innovation by many leading-edge companies. Looking to add AI exposure to your portfolio? Rather than try to pick individual winners, consider the Global X Artificial Intelligence and Technology ETF, ticker AIQ, which invests in dozens of stocks across the emerging AI frontier. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of principal. Technology companies can be affected by rapid product obsolescence and intense industry competition. Before investing, carefully consider the fund's objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and more in the full or summary prospectus at globalxetfs.com. Read carefully. Distributed by SEI Investments Distribution Co.
Support for Rick Edelman's podcast comes from Invesco QQQ. What do all the greatest innovations have in common? Agents, people who participate in progress by supporting cutting-edge ideas. Invesco QQQ is a fund that allows you access to innovators of the NASDAQ 100 all-in-one fund, so you don't have to be an inventor to help create what's next to come. Anyone can become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ. Learn more at Invesco.com/QQQ. There are risks when investing in ETFs, including possible loss of money. ETFs' risks are similar to those of stocks. Investments in the tech sector are subject to greater risk and more volatility than more diversified investments. The NASDAQ 100 Index comprises the 100 largest non-financial companies on the NASDAQ. You can't invest directly into an index. Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and more in prospectus at Invesco.com. Invesco Distributors, Inc.
Cutting-edge investment information delivered in plain English.
This is the truth about your future with Rick Edelman.